Alright, good evening y'all. It's me, Sterling P. I'm back again, Blue Steel. And I want y'all to know that Blue Steel thing, that didn't come from any of this or my YouTube channel. That was one of my email names that I've been using for like over 10 years. Blue Steel Skip. And my other one was Grindlefly01. That's my last name, Grindle. Anyway, and that's spelled Grindle. Anyway, I listened to you earlier today, sir. I don't want to name names, but he informed me that I needed to have some form of device to hold this up while I'm recording. So I bought some gear today. I bought this for Imagine 250. I bought 2 tripods, one that my tablet's on, and now I didn't have a tablet before. I usually buy them and give them away to people. Also bought me a cell phone tripod. I think this one's 57 inches, 56, something like that. That one's like 56. So, and I went and got 9 20-inch wide by 30-inch long poster boards and stencils and 4 packs of markers. Of 4, that's 16. To make my sign. Well, I thought long and hard, what will my sign say? I should have, you know what I should have did? I didn't think about it. I'm not real creative, you know. Like in college, I didn't take any actual art classes at all, and I have a liberal arts degree also, and degree in human service. Anyway, in my liberal arts degree, I took 1 arts class, and that was music appreciation. That was it. Anyway, what will my sign say? I'm good at that. I feel that's my strong point. Not being artsy, and definitely this editing is not an easy task, and you gotta have a lot of pre-planning going into it. I already made one. I tried to do this earlier, and it was like, I was like, wrong answer. But what will my sign say? I'm going to use 4 panels. Panel number 1 will say, "The DA lies." Panel number 2, "Remove and disbar them." Panel number 3, "They cannot be trusted." Panel number 4, "I have proof." Now, I'm going back to exactly what I said on that district attorney whenever I went in there and I saw the 2 investigators that came out there for like 15 minutes with me. I was there approximately like 40 minutes or less. They were there like 15 minutes, and then they cop-splained me away after I showed them. They're like, anyway, it's all on the video. But somebody knowledgeable today that I respect, they told me that the word that they use, document, I should send in a letter of rebuttal, you know, or resubmit another FOIA as into that verbiage, which is probably legalese for anything that comes out of there. I don't know, you know, like I said, this is not my realm. They're way, way, way advanced in their training than I'll probably ever be in my lifetime, because I'm 53 just getting started, and they're been doing this for many moons. So now, what I think, still, I can go ahead and do that on Monday, whenever I get done with my sign. You know, even if they walked out there, I don't know how they're going to act. because my sign's going to say, the DA lies, remove and disbar them. They cannot be trusted. I have proof. And if they can't do something that small, and remember, there are no accidents. There's no accidents. There are only incidents. Now, if they can do something that small, like that, like something that doesn't even matter, why wouldn't they do something more vicious or heinous? Especially for their betterment, in any way, shape, or form. And I mean the blue line, the gray line, whatever you want to call it, their fraternity. Now, the most important thing that I'm doing out of this can't hurt nobody. These are words, are not really insightful. They're not fighting words, although they might feel very jeopardized. But even, I thought about this because what harm am I going to do? Well, and prior to this situation, I still had foreknowledge of deception. As we know, they practice their blue wall and you can't see beyond it, or they try and make it look like you can. So I'm not really distorting anything. I just have an actual incident that I can cite, and it happens to be personal in nature. And so when I go out there with this, even if this wasn't true, even if this was a psychotic delusion, even if I had slipped over the edge, which I have not, even if I had, this is not harmful. This doesn't really do anything except it makes them be better at what they do. And it makes them mindful. They might, dot their I's and cross their T's more. They might not do things that are immoral, or deceitful like they did me. And so that's where I'm at. I'm going to work on my sign this weekend. That's what I'm on. What I'm calling on is that somebody come out there with me. I mean, I would like to have a battle buddy, a wingman, something like that. I would like that. I do possibly have someone else coming. That if anybody came here, if he comes, they would probably like to be in his company. I don't know. I would. But if anybody wants to come, I have my own apartment. Nobody lives here except me. And I have a futon couch. It's brand new, never been used. I've probably socked my ass on that with the cover. I even got a cover on it. I've probably been on it twice. I sit in this chair or I go into bed. But you're welcome to come. If you want to come Sunday evening, I do live only 1 mile from Ben Hill Griffin Stadium down here in the swamp in Gainesville, Florida. It's kind of a different place, I live around college students, and I like that. That's why I came to Gainesville, so I could live around people that are youthful and smart and insightful. You don't have to make contact with them. You can just, walk down the street and you feel the ambience. It's the transference. Anyway, so that's why I moved here, and then they moved all the poor people out of Gainesville, especially downtown where I lived at, in the student ghetto, and right on University. I lived right on University Avenue, behind Checkers and Taco Bell, that A-frame that is right there. I live right next door to that. Anyway, all that, they moved me out there to the crime corridor, and I got some way I got back right here. But anyway, I have a nice staging area if you want to come. I got 9 pieces. I'm only going to use 4 now. I got 5 more, but I'm going to use 1. I'm probably going, put something on it, to flip at them or something like that. I don't know. Why do I use a 10-foot sign? Well, the most important thing that you can do when you've explored all the opportunities, all the channels for corrective action, when all that's done, this is your only recourse. I don't know what them people's gonna go through standing out there. I know if I had a PhD and I was in my fucking office and I seen some clown downstairs that I had dicked around, I'd feel real, I'd be going through the whole roller coaster of emotions and a little bit of anxiety. My definition of anxiety is the interest due on trouble to come. So I believe that it's gonna cause a little commotion. I really do. Because I'm gonna be standing down there. They're gonna call a lot of that into question. I can guarantee you the news is probably gonna stroll by there too. One never knows. One never knows what goes on until it happens, you know, until shit hits the fan, you know. But I'm going down there peaceful. What I'm doing is no physical harm. It really isn't. It might cause somebody to get looked at a little bit harder, a little scrutiny. Somebody might get a phone call from their boss, but I'm going down there to settle an injustice, another one. And maybe somebody will come by with some clout that can, you know, address these situations that I'm facing and make people do what they're supposed to, especially in the interest of them pressing charges against the police, which I should have got off the rip. And I should have got a little bit of legal help for that too, because I am disabled. That's neither here nor there. I'm going to go make my sign. I'm going to take my sign up there Monday and present myself around in between $900 and $1,000. Now, anybody that wants to come with me, like I said, I'd like to have a wingman, a battle buddy. I'd like to have a whole squad. But I won't, you know. And I don't know, you know, I see how people act, you know, and stuff like that. And I think, you know, that anybody that would come, I would welcome. That's what I was trying to say with that. I have, like I said, I have an apartment. You know, you can stage up here Sunday evening, you know, wherever you're coming from, I don't know. You could go tool around Gainesville or, you know, just hang out here. But anything, maybe we'll go out for dinner or something like that, I don't know. But anybody that wants to come be my wingman or my battle buddy, I hope I don't get embattled physically. I don't see anybody beating the shit out of me like the law on university. But my phone number is 352-226-6001, and like I said, my phone don't ring from dealing with them clowns. When they sent me that email and it went away while they poof. So I'll be working on this. Y'all have a great evening. I might show my sign tomorrow. I might be done with it tonight. Anyway, I got to get to crack and make production. Y'all have a good evening, and thank you for being there and listening to me and viewing all this. Bye now.